What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, yes, you have read the title right. Abbey Road DLCs are possible to get on the Beatles Rock Band for the Wii. Now, this took me some time to get working, but with a little help from somebody, I was able to get them working. So, shout out to that person. You know who you are. I'm probably not going to leak his name, or, because I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but still. Shout out to that person. But anyway, so what you will need here are, these are the resources you will need. I'll leave these in the link in the description. You're also going to need a, the homebrew channel, and the USB loader GX. Now, I'll also leave videos on how to get those in the description if you don't already have those. But the one thing you are going to need is an SD card. You're going to need an SD card. It does not matter what the size is. I stick with the 4GB size because it's pretty good. It's good enough. But you could use 2GB, 32 gig. Does not matter the size. You could use any gigabyte or any size. Bleh. Any size SD card. There we go. Alright. So, what you're gonna want to do. And by the way, this TBRB WADs. Okay, in order to get these, here you go. Do not mind my bookmarks, please. So you're going to go to this Mario Cube website. I'll leave a link to this in the description below. I will leave a ton of links so you guys can get all these working. So you're going to go to Open Directory Mirror, WADs, Rock Band, Just Dancing, Guitar Hero DLC. Now, you could do the big WAD if you want, but I stick with the split WADs. Rock Band, Beatles, Rock Band, And now anything with Abbey Road is the Abbey Road DLC. So if you are USA, you're going to want to click USA. And if you're Europe, you go to Europe. I'm not going to download any of these because I already have all of the WADs or whatever in this folder. See? Yep. They're all USA, so yeah, I don't have them all on my Wii. I'm trying to save as many as I can for this tutorial. But, yeah, that's how you get the the WADs. Then you're going to want to go to Python. In this, you'll see WAD to bin. WAD to bin. It will show this, but since I am displaying this on my secondary monitor, I gotta move everything all to it on my secondary monitor. So the path to SD root, you're gonna want to plug in your SD card if you haven't already. Yeah, this will also require a computer with a SD card reader. There, see, it read it. Oh, I'll just leave that minimized. So path to SD root, you're gonna want to click the root of your SD card. Path to keys. All right, so this is where the XYZZY mod will come in handy. I'll leave a video on that if you don't know how to extract your keys. So, yeah. Path to cert, there should be something called device.cert. And then parent title ID. I have it written down in case you guys are wondering how I memorized this. I could write it down from my memory if I didn't write this down because I've put this down so many times. But anyway. You're going to want 0001 0000 5239 4A45. You're going to want this entire parent title ID. I'll leave this up on the screen for a few minutes, or for a few seconds, so you guys can see. Alright, now use null key. You're going to want to click this. And so add WAD. I moved them all to my desktop. They would be in your downloads depending on where you put them. because you can put them in documents, downloads, music even, pictures if you really wanted to. But, so TBRB WAD. Let's just put one I haven't put on yet. So let's find. I've already got Her Majesty. That one's Maxwell Silverhammer, I think. Yeah, I think that is though. Oh, darling, I have that. Which one's this? You never give me your money. Why not? Let's just do that one. And then you're gonna want to run. Alright. So yeah, it might take a while, so... skipping. Yep, alright. Now if you see this entire paragraph, it will mean it's on your SD card. If you did everything correctly. So, once you see this entire paragraph, you can just click out, and it'll create it will be moved to your private folder, data, R9JE, and depending on where the date is for this one, it's 15 and 16 bin. You can detect when the date is on these two, like right here. Alright, so yeah. Alright, now you're gonna want to, the DLC tools, you're gonna want to create a folder. It'll have DLC unpack.exe. It'll have these three in it. The You Ate It, you can just what do you call it? Alright, so wait, actually I take that back. Sorry, you guys. I'm a little off today if you can't tell. But okay, so it may not contain these, which is completely alright if it doesn't, which is what the R9JE packer is for. It'll have these in it, so you can just make a copy and then paste them over to the unpacker folder. And now don't worry about this. This is immediately generated. This is immediately generated. So yeah. Oh, did I close that? I think I might have. It's fine. But the bat files you are going to need to make yourself, and You Ate It. It'll also come with the R9JE packer. Forgot to mention that. DLC unpack, just move it to the unpacker folder. But you're gonna want this one in the first bat file. You're gonna want to write this. Just create a new note or a new notepad, and you're gonna want this. I'll leave it up for a few seconds so you guys can copy it. Alright. And then for I just called these thing and thing 2, but you can call them whatever you want. And then for thing 2, or second bat file, you're going to want to write this. Leave it up for a few seconds so you guys can pause it. Alright. So, and then once you're done with, the same goes for the first one. You're going to want to go to File, Save As, and it'll, and it may sense it as something else. Make sure it's set as batch file, bat command.nt if you're on Windows. I don't know what it's like if you're on Mac, but I'm on Windows, so same. Alright, so same goes for thing 2 or bat 2. Save as. Make sure it's set as batch. There you go. You may have to copy them over to the folder, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright. There we go. And now you're going to want to run the first bat file. Oh, whoops. You're going to want to run the first bat file. And you're going to want to drop this R9JE file. and then just run it. This may take a while depending on how many bin files you have in there. I have all the other DLCs except for the Abbey Road ones. Okay, so now that it's all done reading everything, hold on. It said somewhere, yep, it will generate that, the parent title ID folder, so, there we go. I don't know what was going on there. But yeah, it'll generate this. And then you're going to want to launch the second bat file. This contains all the app files. So you're going to want to drag that down. There you go. This will also take a while, depending on how many DLCs you have. Like I said, I have every DLC except for some of the Abbey Road ones. Okay, so now that it has read all the bat files, or the app files, now we can just press the key, any key we want. Wow, I have a lot of folders up here. I'm probably just going to close all these out anyway, because we don't really need them. Alright, so now all the folders are out. So now we gotta find the one that contains all the data. So this may take a while. Look for the ones that were updated on the specific date, because that will help you out a lot. Okay, I have found the folder. Sorry about that, you guys. I have a lot of folders on here. So we got content. This one will contain... Alright, so this is the bottom one we're going to find. This is the bottom one. So... And then the top one shouldn't be too far from here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, man. Alright, this is it. So this contains... The top one contains the DTA file, which is the song itself. Alright, and now you're gonna want to name these two files the the bin number over here. So let's just rename this to the bin number, which will be, in this case, 15 and 16. So we're gonna want to convert this to 15. 015. And then you're going to want to convert this one, yes, this one, to 016. 016. Now you're going to want to put the song short name. Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, my fault. No, okay. Sorry about that. You're gonna want to put the song short name in the middle of the underscores. Name, like right here. You're gonna want to put the song short name in the middle of the underscores on both of these. Rename. All right. Now, and you're gonna want to change this one that does not contain the DTA file you're going to want to change meta to song. And now the one containing the meta file, or the one still named meta, we're going to go to the DTA file, edit it with the notepad. Now here we are. This is where the issue is. Songs you never give. It cannot find the file path here. But yeah, this contains the whole, the whole code of the song. So, you're going to want to rename it to, here, I'll post, there we are. You're going to want to put right behind songs, DLC/R9JE/000, which we will change the 000 content or /content/ and yeah, slash. But this one, for this, we're going to change it to the smaller bin file, which in this case would be 15. It will typically be the odd number here, which I've always noticed. And then you're going to go File and Save. You can just close out of that once you have this all put together. Remember, change this to the smaller file's bin number. How you can tell which one's the smaller one? Well, this is the smaller one. It'll have the size. See how this one's 2.5 kilobytes, and this one is 21.2 kilobytes? Yeah, go for the smaller one first, which will typically be the odd number. So yeah, once you're done with that, you can just close out of that. Alright. Next, we're going to go to the R9JE packer. And if you had another DLC that you originally got, you can just get rid of those if you're getting a new one. Just one thing. Never, ever, ever get rid of this. The 0000039.app. Never get rid of that if you have it. Never get rid of it. So you're just going to want to delete it. And now for ng/_id/text, you're going to want to create it, which in order to do that, just press new and then text document. And then you're going to want to, this is where you're going to need your keys too. So you're going to want to go to your keys, wherever those are. So keys.text. Alright, now you're going to want to, so these are the keys your keys that you have extracted. You're going to want to go to this where it says console ID, and you're going to want to put inside that ng_id .text your console ID. I am not going to show you my console ID because that's that's basically giving away my privacy. So yeah. Yeah. Alright. So you're going to want to make sure you have all of this. The title.wad, that's just from the old one. So you don't have to have that in there if you don't want, or I would recommend getting rid of it, but still. Alright. So, yeah. It should have all of this. And then RB3 Weak Customs Manager. Wait. Sorry. DLC Tools. You're going to want to take those two folders that we made and put them into here, which now we can run Weak Customs Manager or .exe, and then see how it detects it. Yeah, alright, so now we can just get rid of it. Go to the Packer Script Creator. Alright, see, now it created batch files for them. So now you can just close out of that. And now this packdlc.bat, don't run it. In fact, instead you're going to edit it with Notepad. And you're going to want to get rid of del titlewad or delete titlewad. Save. And delete, or get rid of. Then you're going to run it. Yep, see, now it ran it. It may take some time. Alright, yep, see, now it's all gone. See, now how it made the titlewad? Alright, now you can keep those in there if you want, but it does not matter. So you're going to want to close that. Go to Python, WAD to bin. All right. Now you're going to want to launch WAD to bin. Path to SD root. Same thing as before. I'll keep it on the screen for a few minutes or for a few seconds just so you guys can see. Path to cert file. Parent title ID. 4A45. There, I'll leave this on the screen for a while just so you guys can see. Alright. Now make sure you have null key not checked. This, you do not want it checked here. Then you want to go to add WAD. R9JE Packer, and then find the title.wad. Title.wad. And then you're going to run it. Like I said, this might take some time. Alright. Now that it's there. Oh yeah, in case you guys are wondering how to extract your keys, I'll leave a link to that in the video. I'll leave a link to how to extract your keys. And in case you have not, you are going to want to install the Wii Mod Lite. If you guys don't know how to do that, all you got to do, XYZZY mod, basically you're going to want to go to your SD card, click apps, make an apps file if you don't have it, and you're going to want to drag that to the apps file. Same with Wii Mod Lite. You're going to want to do that too. And make sure you have the generated bogus WAD installed onto your SD card. If you don't know how to do that, this is the bogus WAD. You drag that over to a file called WAD. You can create one if you don't have one. And yeah, you can just install it via the homebrew channel. Alright, so now we have our fully functional DLC working. So now what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to the Wii. Okay, so my capture card is not working right, so we're just going to resort to this. And don't worry about the sound at all. I muted the TV because I'm not dealing with copyright. Alright, so if you have not already, we're going to go to the homebrew channel. And we're going to plug in our SD card to the Wii. So hopefully everything should detect. If it does not detect, you are probably going to have to exit the system menu. But in other ways, you're probably going to want to plug in the SD card before you even launch the homebrew channel. Alright, now this, only follow this step if you do not have the bogus WAD generated. So we got Wii Mod Lite. Load. Now I already have this installed. So I'm not going to install this. So you're going to want to see, this is the bogus WAD you're going to look for. Here, I'll give you guys a couple minutes just to find it. Alright. Should be pretty easy to find. And then you're going to press install WAD. Alright, now just return to the loader. Now this one, if you don't already, you should have USB Loader GX installed. Alright, load it. You can load it via the Wii Home, or you could just load it via the homebrew channel. This is just going to be quicker. Now, You could install Rock Band 3 if you want, or not Rock Band 3, Beatles Rock Band if you want, like how I did with Rock Band 3. But since I have the physical game disc, you could just click this up here. I will leave a link in the video in the description on how to install Beatles Rock Band, or just any Wii game in general via here. So you're going to want to click that disc in the corner. Now we're going to start. Alright, and here we are in the Beatles Rock Band. This is probably going to be one of my hardest things I've done. So, yeah. Yep, and if you see that blue SD in the corner, that means it detects it. Alright, and, oh yeah, another thing. If you originally tried to get the broken DLCs, the Broken Abbey Road DLCs before, you're gonna have to delete your save data. It's kind of why I had to sacrifice my gold stars on almost every song. But, what are you gonna do? Oh, whoops. Not what I wanted to do. Hold on. I cannot. Alright, here we are. Where are they? There they are. Abbey Road. Never give me your money. There we are. And now see, now you can tell it works because the album's there, and it will play it, but I have it muted. My TV muted. Oh yeah, you guys may have been noticing this. No, I will not provide this, because I don't think I have permission to either. But you know this works because, here, let me just go into it real quick. Yeah. May take some time to load, but yeah, see, it'll give you, like, the actual date, and it'll also play some of, like, the original audio, too, like how it was for Because and Maxwell's Silver Hammer. Maybe it'll even play some of the stuff that were on the discs, the disc songs, but yeah, like, see, it works. Let's see if I can hit a note. Probably not. There, yeah, nah. I'm holding my phone, so I can't really, because, I mean, I could definitely do this on Expert, for sure. So, that's how to get the Abbey Road DLCs. I hope this tutorial helped out a lot, and, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video. Bye.